entirely sure how much it fares against Goldlewis. Behemoth pressure though. Okay. XANDRA versus WINTYR. Both players have shown to be very aggressive on their gameplay so far.
See, mind games alone isn't going to be enough to cut it, especially for XANDRA. You cannot afford to make mistakes here. With the character as potent as Goldlewis, you cannot afford too many hits.
Definitely. On a low health character with I.no, like you just have much less chance to make a mistake against a character like Goldlewis. But XANDRA's making it work so far, doing a hard knockdown. WINTYR does have that 100 tensions to defend now. Could choose to reverse loud.
No, opting to go for a safe reset from all the way over there, trying to get the Oki. Immediately hit, confirming it to Fortissimo off the overhead. Not exactly sure if it would have hit, but still buffering it just in case. Really shows you the signs and levels that come into playing a character like I.no. The dedication is paying due dividends.
Yeah, that buffer on the clash that just managed to find XANDRA such a big reward there. Half health taken off Goldlewis. The reaction on the MLA there. Good wise some energy to get XANDRA off them. Oh my god, what a slide.
Oh, great catch with the JD, newly nerfed JD, but I think the more important thing is that now that Behemoth Typhoon no longer aerial knockdown, we're really in a tough spot. We can't enforce our Oki anymore like we used to. WINTYR on the last few bits of their health. YRC's right on out, but XANDRA is so super aware, just conscious at all times of the screen, taking that first game off of WINTYR.
Yeah, it's definitely, so far, WINTYR's defense has been not amazing, but WINTYR's defense has just been kind of suffering. Not many reactions to those MLAs, which really need. It's worse. Especially when you've got like a... I
do apologize for that. I thought I muted the mic with that.
Oh, yeah. You're moving into round 2. Already got that catch on the boy on assault. Big counter and then choosing to burst out.
Great 6P, able to avoid quite a lot there, but XANDRA again really making use of so much in so little time. Not going to play any funny business. They're refusing to take that situation, instead going for the hard knockdown.
Face the burst and find an excellent 2P anti-F from WINTYR there. Managing to beat out the perfect. Oh my god. Choose the hero burst.
Oh my god. You tried too hard, you played too passive, and now you pay for it. It was a wonderful gambit, but again, all roads lead to a dark end for WINTYR. If you keep this belligerence up, XANDRA is taking full control of everything.
Those MLA, XANDRA has been getting away with murder against on these MLAs so far. Bracket. Not many players are responding very well. Gonna spend on the burn it down. Has to block this mix up. Doesn't choose the YC out.
Not able to get the 6P off. This should be enough to kill. Not quite, but the situation afterwards, yes, it is. XANDRA takes it. It's 2-0. WINTYR is falling behind so much. It feels like a one-horse race.
It's definitely XANDRA. It's such a momentum builder when they're playing, just taking the life out of you a lot of the time. It's always one of those things where, personally, when I've played XANDRA in bracket, if you let XANDRA get her momentum, it's just so hard to come back.
Yeah, XANDRA just will spare no prisoners, and this is no exception. Switch to the Kyler.
Cut. I've heard WINTYR also played Leo into Tarata earlier. Choosing to switch up their game plan, not quite working on Goldlewis. Not quite sure if it was the right choice so late into the round, but we'll have to see if it makes a great difference.
I think just wanting to open up more possibilities, more chances, and more tools to play every scenario. But it's not exactly working out to the effect that they would have liked, and more importantly, it's starting to really come into the detriment.
Drop the phone on that. And if we drop good DP, beating up the slide. But another DP.
Oh no! They didn't get the punish off! They were too far away!
That's so unfortunate. Such a big punch. Oh my god, the mash DP. An absolute classic in Guilty Gear.
Sometimes you need to feel the absolute thrill that comes with just mashing that reversal.
Yeah, I can't say I ever have on a character like Leah with a flash kick, but my friends have known me to hear me mashing a 360 out on my controller.
There should be so much damage, and the situation preceding it is do or die for WINTYR. You got one shot only, Sunshine. Immediately the stun dipper. And if you saw that, we saw what we saw. We know what's going on. Not again.
Oh
XANDRA, there's gotta be a limit. There has to be a limit at some point.
XANDRA playing just a tad too passive there. WINTYR's making his way back. That's caught out by the HCL. He did have undertone spell. XANDRA just knowing where to put it.
XANDRA, I understand being a show woman, but we're a showboat. But right now, of all times, when you're right there, questionable at best. That's all I'll say. That's questionable.
Anyway, XANDRA's making quite a losers run now. Knocked out round 1, has managed to make it to losers finals.